Boys, Andy Semo, Kevin Asoyan, Nick Strom. Yeah, yesterday I got a bone to pick with Matt Painter. Zach Edey had 21 points in the first half and then had 0 or 2 in the second half, and then they benched him for the last 12 minutes. Should have been a back-to-back hit day, but alas, Matt Painter did the right thing by pulling his star player up 40 points, but I was very upset about it. So I'll let Kev give a recap of the rest of the picks.
Yeah, very unfortunate. He started off slow. Man, is he hard to watch sometimes. He is not coordinated. He missed so many bunnies. He could have hit this in the first half. Started off slow, had a good end to the first half. Had a handful in the second half, and then, just got pulled too early. And with 23, I believe. So missed the number. Very unfortunate, but the boys move on. Since we did miss that early, me and Nikki here made a parlay with me and his, so we had a little action, so we made our money back. But nice hit by Strom. He had Cryer over 2.5 threes. Was looking dead in the first half, and then luckily he kept shooting and kept shooting and kept shooting. He had 10 threes or 10 attempts, so he ended up getting 3 on the dot. So he covered that number. And then I had the JMU Duke under 150. Was looking shaky. But JMU was bad, and they couldn't score. So they only had 55 points on the game, and that hit by a couple. So the unders stay hot, 5 in a row from myself. On the month, we're 5-19. We're up 1.67 units. I'm 13-10-1. Andy's 12-11-1, and Nick is 14-9-1. So we're staying above water here, and we need a couple more hits.
Yeah, that would have been a nice one to get. Back-to-back March Madness would have been a good feeling.
Be electric.
Last. Yeah. All right, but we got more picks today. No college basketball today. Baseball starts this week. Very excited for that. But for the next couple of days, it's going to be NBA and NHL. So I'll let Strom kick it off for us.
I bet DraftKings got some juicy boosts just waiting for us for baseball, so looking forward to it. Sure. Yeah, I'm going NBA. I'm going Mavericks -6.5 against the Jazz. Dallas is playing good basketball. They've won 7 out of their last 8. They just beat this Jazz team by 16 this week. The Jazz are a dumpster fire. They've lost 8 out of 9. They have not covered in 6 of their last 8. I'm just going better basketball team here. The Jazz have been a disaster since the trade deadline. They got no weapons here, Colin Sexton. So give me the Mavs.
You're not going to take his over, even though he's the only player on that team?
I thought about it. A lot of questionable guys. If Jordan Clarkson was for sure out, I would probably go on Colin Sexton over, but I'm sure they juice his line already. So
fair. I like it. Kev, you want to go next?
Yeah, for sure. Back to NBA for myself. It's been a minute. Weird slate. A lot of 12 to 15 point spreads. So Strom and I are basically taking the only reasonable ones. I got Clippers -4.5. What we're going on here is Indiana on back-to-backs is terrible. They played last night and they gave up 150 points to the Lakers, and they scored 145. So, they were working. They're probably gassed just from that aspect of a crazy game. But the Pacers have failed to cover the spread in each of their last 8 road games on the second leg of a back-to-back. 2-10 on the year in that aspect. And the Clippers have won each of their last 10 games against opponents who are in the second leg of back-to-back. So both ends of the spectrum here. Clippers are great when they have a rest advantage on the year. They're 12-5 against the spread in that aspect. So just when the Clippers have advantage, they cover. And when the Pacers don't have a rest advantage, they do not. So going with that, and Clippers -4.5.
The only thing is that game's at 9:40 p.m. I will not be up to watch it. Absolutely no chance.
We love a good West Coast game.
It's fun to wake up and see sometimes.
Sometime.
I might stay awake. But...
All right. So to round out the parlay, I'm going with Blues, Vegas Golden Knights, under 6.5 goals. These two teams are separated by 4 points for the final spot in the wild card. It is going to be a playoff atmosphere. It is going to be chippy. And these two teams are both defense-first teams and have exceptional goaltending. Aiden Hill is out, which means Logan Thompson is in. He's averaging 2.77 goals or average against a game. And I don't know who's going to start for the Blues, but both of them are averaging under 3 goals a game. Also, the Blues don't score much. They're averaging 2.87 goals per game. And one thing that might signal as like a red flag, but I kind of love, is the Blues have gone over in 3 straight games against over teams. Vegas is not an over team. The Blues are not an over team. I love that system play aspect. And then overall on the year, the Blues are 37, 27, and 7 to the under, while Vegas is 36, 34, and 0 to the under. So I love the under here in this game. I'm surprised it's at 6.5. So give it to me all day.
I love it. I love it. Gets me
It's going to
juiced
be
up.
a chippy game.
74% on unders. 74%.
It's an impressive clip.
Almost as impressive, Kev. Under March Madness. Just going crazy.
Go
Going
3 for
bananas
3.
on it. Yeah.
They'll keep coming.
All right. So
They're 4 for 4. Sorry.
Parlay.
4 for 4.
Recap. No, you're good. You're good. It's great. Get wins. All right. So to recap the parlay, we got under 6.5 in the Knights Blues game at minus 134. Mavericks minus 6.5 against the Jazz, minus 150. And then Clippers minus 4.5 against the Pacers at minus 146. Comes out to plus 390 for the parlay today. Let's hit it. Let's get back on track.
Let's do it. Why not
Need
us?
one. That's all we need.
Yeah. Why not us? Why not us? All right, boys. Let's get it.
Let's go.